So here we're looking at one of Eugene Delacroix's oil-on-canvas paintings called Liberty Leading the People, made in 1830.
Yeah, so this painting is currently being held at the Louvre in Paris, France. This painting was made in response to the rule of Charles X leading up to the French Revolution of the 1830s.
This collection is quite remarkable, and it is one of the most important collections at the Louvre. There is a radical, heroic response by the people, and human emotion is very much seen, which is a central characteristic of French Romanticism.
The emotion that is portrayed is by the dead bodies in the ground. A man at the bottom left corner is seen wearing sleepwear as if he was dragged out of his bedroom, which was actually a common occurrence. Many people were killed during their sleep or home if they were suspected of being pro-revolutionary. But if we take a closer look, we see the royal soldiers were wearing blue coats, their tan-colored pants, and their leather boots. And on the other hand, we see people wearing common apparel.
I mean, these are people of France. We can see both men and women fighting for their rights and working together to overcome the monarch. If we take a closer look, you can see the look on the little boy's face in the center right-hand side, and his determination to show commitment to his country and support the cause. It is also evident that there are people from different jobs because they are wearing different clothes, such as the man with the top hat and the black suit, and the woman in the background, the man with the button-down shirt, and the other brave, rebellious people joining the cause.
In the distance, one can see the Gothic Cathedral Notre Dame as a symbol of the king's power. The people here are fighting for power and going against the king, and now it's not only the commoners. Now there's two different class distinctions, the middle class, which is also known as the bourgeoisie, and the commoners. The viewer can see to the left a man with a top hat, jacket, and a waistcoat representing the bourgeoisie, and the man next to him is wearing a plain white shirt and a cap, meaning he's a common worker. Delacroix makes it clear to the viewer that the revolutionary unified different social classes.
Let's take a look at liberty. Based on prior knowledge, we can see that liberty is being personified by a female figure with the French flag held up in pride of her nation that was once stable and in accordance with every social class. Here, liberty is exposing her breast as a sign of maternity, and the tricolor flag that she is holding up represents liberty, fraternity, and equality.
And the figure that is at Liberty's feet almost triggers a feeling of desperation that is being felt by the lower class. That need for change. The allegorical figure of Liberty can be seen as the French version of the American Statue of Liberty. Just like the Statue of Liberty, one arm is stretched upward leading the people, but in this painting, we see Liberty ready to take action by her having her foot forward ready to take the next step, whereas the Statue of Liberty is stationary.
We can connect this painting to the literature of the time, such as Victor Hugo's Les Miserables, during the mob scene of the lower class. This lower class was desperate for a revolution to be accomplished against the rule of Charles X. And in Les Miserables, a very accurate scene was portrayed where the lower class people of France would literally run up and down the streets of France and throw their furniture out of their windows in order for the barricades to be built in 15 minutes flat. This revolutionary spirit was powerfully and beautifully portrayed in Delacroix's painting.